Informed consent. Informed consent. What exactly do we expect to see in a consent form? Most of us have been part of this process in one way or the other. You go to the doctor's hospital, you sign some form, HIPAA form, and other confidentiality form. In clinical research, we have those consent form also. And it informs participants of the pertinent aspect of the trial. Very important, it will spell everything out in 6th grade language, English. It has to be simple and non-technical in the usage of the language. It would be translated to native language when applicable, and it must be approved by the IRB for translation, of course. You provide enough time for participants to review the consent form, so we don't coerce and force people to sign this form. We take our time. The consent document must be signed and dated. So in an interview scenario, I expect you to say, I reviewed the consent form to ensure it was signed and dated. Let's take it again. Always think interview. In an interview scenario, I will say, I reviewed the consent document to ensure it was signed and dated. Excellent. The next thing, obtain consent before the start of any study-related activities. Never touch a subject without the consent form signed. It can expose your study, your firm, your organization to unbelievable legal implication. Don't do it. Initial phone screening can precede consenting, meaning you can call the subject ahead of time to check their profile if they fit what you're looking for in a study. And don't forget, most of the trials, the PI, the doctors already have the profile of their patients. They simply run a query to see which of my patients fits this criteria for this study, to speak with them if they want to participate or not, right? A participant who can't read should have a witness during consent. So if you have a participant that can't read, we must have a witness that will sign during the consenting process. We have to provide the participant with a copy of the signed and dated consent form. So the transparency must be there. The participant must be provided a copy that is signed and dated also. What should we avoid? We have to avoid, by all means, any perception of coercion or undue influence, right? The language that can cause participants to waive any legal right, we cannot do that, right? Because if we do that, then the FDA will come in. So the wording of the consent must not be coercive or release the right of the subject at any point in time. And that's it for informed consent. We'll see you in the next class. Thank you.